and buy something. And it looks like it may work. We'll see. What's happening with California is that obviously California needs money.
Yeah.
They have increased their tax rates slightly, and California, as a rule, does not follow the federal tax law. They usually say if you pay more tax, we follow it. If you get a tax break, we don't follow it. So California is going to be about the same, except your taxes may be a little higher for California. So people should be aware of that.
It's interesting you make that point because you do taxes for people outside of the state as well?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay.
I do. We do taxes in about 10 states.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else have they done to benefit people, and when are these going to be put into place? Because I think I read somewhere that it wasn't going to take effect until 2012. Some of them weren't going to take effect until 2012.
Well, some will take effect this year, and some will be in effect in 2012. What's going to happen is they phase out. What I guess the bet is that the economy will be going well enough that the Democrats and the president will be reelected, and they can adjust it. My own personal feeling, there's going to be a tax overhaul. I've seen that in I guess the rumors on the street, so to speak. This last change, which was enacted at mid-December, what happened is it has pushed back the tax season itself. IRS had to reprogram all their forms that were affected, and then the tax software companies have to reprogram. So everybody's a little late. IRS is asking that people who have somewhat complicated returns don't even file until late February. My feeling is you should file. You won't get your refund, but it's a first in, first out system. So therefore, if you wait till late February, that refund may not come about until March, maybe April. So if you're hoping to get that refund, sooner is better than later. The short forms are ready. Actually, tax season officially started yesterday. We sent off short forms and rather simple returns. Those went through, hoping to get those refunds back in about 8 days.
Okay. We're going to take a short break right here. But before we do, Anthony, tell us your contact information.
You can reach me on the net at sykesaccounting.com. My phone number is 562-864-2341. We offer a free newsletter which will give you a lot more information on what's going on, not only in taxes, but also in kind of around the country. And you can sign up for that on my website. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all those.
You're like 21st century, huh?
You have to be.
Yeah, really. Thank you so much. We're going to come back with some more information from the new tax law that was put into place by President Obama.
Thank you. Okay, what we'll do is kind of...
So... Welcome back to Literary Speak with Anthony Sykes. Anthony's going to continue with the taxes that were changed or implemented by President Obama for 2011 and beyond. Anthony, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. To recap a little bit, the tax changes, one, for President Obama, actually, he had to go back against one of his campaign promises, but that was to get the unemployment bill passed so that those who were unemployed could receive more help. We covered some of the, I guess, the more prominent ones, the reduction in Social Security, which will help everyone. Another was the child tax credit, which again, if you have dependents under 17, that will help because those were refundable credits. We talked about the American Opportunity Tax Credit, which if you have children in college, that helps because it was a larger tax deduction than the others before it. So those will still be in place through 2010, and what everyone is hoping is that the economy will be going strong enough that some tax overhauls can be done and we'll have a little different tax system again. Now, there's something for everyone in this bill. If you were an employer and you provided child care for your employees, that credit now stays in place, at least for those 2 years. If you bought, as a small business, the Section 179 credit, that was increased to $2 million. However, there was a previous bill that actually, under certain circumstances, one could expense real property. So that's really something that small businesses can look at. Then some things for teachers. Teachers in the past could, or educators, I guess that's a better term.
More inclusive.
Yeah, they could deduct some of their expenses on page 1 of the tax return, as well as if you had a student loan, you could also do that. That stayed in place. That helps a lot of people, particularly if you're an educator, because we do have clients who are educators, and they come out of pocket with a lot of things for their students.
Yeah, they do.
Now, another thing that's really important to everyone is the alternative minimum tax. What that is, it's a tax that is supposed to appear when you're not paying your fair share. And let me kind of give an example. It was aimed in when it first was created some 30, 40 years ago at the rich, because they paid no taxes, and this actually was a minimum tax. So if they paid no taxes at all, they still would pay this tax based on some of the deductions they took. Well, it hasn't been changed over the years, and so more and more middle class